Hi, my name is Huthmacher. I'm the community manager for the Open edX project under the Center for Reimagining Learning, and I'm joined here with Udo Ouwerkerk from Delft University. Sorry about my pronunciation.
Oh, that can happen, no problem at all.
So Udo was one of the presenters here today. He taught a tutorial on open response assessments. So Udo, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you first got involved in the online learning industry.
Oh yeah, that's indeed already quite some time ago that I got involved in the online learning industry. I work as a technical instructional designer at the Delft University of Technology. I started back in 2013 and as a course team member of one of the first two MOOCs that we developed for our university. I was a content expert at that moment and developing the content for the introduction to water management, or no, not introduction to water management, introduction to drinking water treatment and wastewater treatment.
Okay, and you presented a tutorial on ORAs today. Why do you find that topic in particular significant?
It is like one of the most powerful exercises that we can have in Open edX. It is a tool in which we encourage learners to think about what they need to hand in and also get to a higher level of assessment in there. And that's why we encourage learners on that one, but also course teams. It's a very complicated assignment to build, to design, and also to execute. And today I focused on not only ORAs, but also in combination with teamwork. That's a feature that was released last year in Open edX, and that's something that you can then encourage your participants to work together in a group, and then later on their work is evaluated by a staff member, and then they receive a grade for it.
Okay, and you mentioned that ORAs can be tricky to design. What technical prerequisites does one need in order to be able to create an ORA within an Open edX instance?
It's not directly first at a technical difficulty. It's more like thinking about, okay, what type of assessment do I want to have? Make a clear prompt, so clear instruction description for your participants, that they know what is expected from them. And then also later on, you need to have a very clear written rubric that explains itself, that learners also understand how they need to perform an assessment. And also what our experience is as our university is that we also need to give our learners a well-written instruction outside of the ORA, that they clearly know what's expected from them. We already do that relatively since the beginning, and also the number of questions that we got into our support department dropped tremendously because of that.
Oh, great. Okay. And the courses at Delft University have often been nominated for the edX Prize. Do you think why that may be based on the design of the course?
The design is a part of it. It's also like our philosophy and also how driven we are, like to deliver courses that we think are good. And also why I'm saying like we think is of course an opinion. We won the prize for best MOOC a couple of times now, but also other universities. So it's beside like having a good design, a good topic in your course, and a driven course team that knows like what they want to have in that course, and it is a total package. So is it something that I can say we as a department where I work at are totally responsible for? No, it's the entire package of a combination of like having a good course team that know about a good topic that they want to have in there, well designed, and that gives a total package that's appreciated by learners. Because that's still why we do it. We want to have our knowledge out in the open, educate the world, and that learners appreciate what we deliver to them. And then if we then appreciate it and get a prize, that is of course, it feels good to be recognized in that way.
Yes, definitely, yes. And what are you hoping to get out of the Open edX Conference 2023? Are there particular sessions that you're most interested about, specific topic areas? What are you hoping to learn?
A broad range this year. It's like this morning I already gave myself a presentation about team-based ORA. In the afternoon we had a very good workshop about ORAs itself, like doing peer review on a large scale, but also data-driven, and it was like also good to see that part. And other topics that I'm interested in is like more the technological topics. For example, one is like the improvement on LTI 1.3. because that's also something that we're looking into, like more and more tools switch to LTI 1.3 at Advantage. And yeah, it's also getting more important, and to see how we can improve that part.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you for your time, Udo. It's always glad to have you, and we hope to see you again next year as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.